What if the thing you've been waiting for is actually waiting for you? What if access, approval, and validation were never prerequisites to building your destiny? What if you were the blueprint, the design, the strategy, and the visionary your lineage has been waiting for? In this episode of the Generational Rhodium, we are stepping out of an era of gatekeeping and stepping into an era of generational vision. By the end of this conversation, you will understand why you are qualified and why you are called and why you no longer need permission to build what your spirit has already seen. Great awakening, magnificent people. I am Jazmian D. Thank you so much for joining the Generational Rhodium. It is the media and healing component of HWPLP. HWPLP stands for health, wealth, prosperity, love, peace. We are a movement-driven investment firm committed to building generational wealth through healing, collective economics, real estate, and venture capital. Please take a moment to comment, like, share, subscribe, and join our mailing list by visiting our website at HWPLP.com. That will also let you know more about the movement. This episode begins our new monthly series aligned with the newsletter entitled Building Tables, Not Asking for Seats. Now let's get into this magnificence. Let's talk about the illusion that many of us were raised inside of, an illusion older than our country itself. The illusion that your success depends on someone choosing you, someone approving you, someone validating you, someone giving you access. But this illusion didn't start today. It has roots, deep, deep, deep roots. Starting in slavery time, the blueprint that they used for the plantation, permission to survive. During slavery time, our ancestors could not read, they couldn't gather, they couldn't travel, they couldn't build, they couldn't rest, they couldn't even pray without permission. Permission was the difference between life and death. Independence was punished. Self-determination was criminalized. Brilliance was beaten out of the body before it could even raise. The message was clear. Your safety depends on staying small. After slavery, post-emancipation, gatekeeping. This is when you had to be grateful to be chosen. The land, it required permission to purchase. The work required permission to have. The loans required permission to get. The education required permission. Voting required permission. Everything required permission. Success was not earned. It was granted to those who were allowed to have it. And if you challenged this system, you risked your job, your home, your freedom, your livelihood. Moving forward to our modern system, we have to give validation as our lifestyle. Today, these tools have changed. The way they are doing it has changed, but the programming hasn't. We wait for jobs to validate us. We wait for degrees to legitimize us. We wait for investments to confirm us. And we wait for institutions to approve us. We subconsciously believe, if I am not chosen, then I'm not enough. But here is the energetic truth. Your ancestors did not survive so that you can shrink. They survived so that you could lead. And that illusion of permission-based success, it ends right here, right now. When I say you are the blueprint, I am not speaking in metaphor. I mean it. literally. You carry 4 internal blueprints within you that make you the sovereign by design. First, you have your ancestral blueprint. You carry the intelligence, the resilience, and the spiritual technology of every ancestor who refused to die under a system designed to destroy them. Your intuition is an inherited genius. Second, the experimental blueprint. Your lived experience, the heartbreak, the lessons, the losses, the breakthroughs, they sculpted you. Your earned wisdom, your inherent wisdom has been your classroom, has been your teacher. And it is one of your strongest tools. Number 3, you have a visionary blueprint. You see futures your environment has never been before. Your imagination isn't fantasy. It's your spirit remembering what your lineage is capable of. Vision is memory for a future you're here to build. Then your 4th, you have communal blueprint. Your gifts do not belong to you alone. You have those gifts because they carry power to shift your family, to shift your community, to shift the world. And the generations that come after, you are the beginning of magnificence. That is why you can no longer stay small. You are the blueprint. You are the design. You are the solution. It is encoded into you as the human you are. Let me share a story that's quite dear to me. And it also perfectly reflects how sovereign leadership can change the world. In 1881, Booker T. Washington, at the young, tender age of 25 years old, was invited to start a school, a Black school in Tuskegee, Alabama. But here's what he didn't know and what he wasn't told when he was given this opportunity: that there was no land, no building, no money, no blueprint, nothing, just the idea, just a mandate and possibilities. And what he did was, instead of waiting for somebody's approval or begging for resources, Booker T. Washington, he made a decision. We will build this ourselves, is what he stood on. He gathered students and taught them to mold bricks by hand. Those bricks became classrooms, dorms, barns, workshops, an entire campus built from the ground up. They planted fields that fed the students. They built their own tools. They built their own economy. And Booker T. Washington taught more than just academics. And it's seen. He taught sovereignty, independence, land stewardship, entrepreneurship, dignity, construction, self-sufficiency, and purpose. He once said that there is no security for any of us except in the highest intelligence and development of all. Tuskegee was not built with permission. It was built with vision. Because one man decided to stop waiting to be chosen and instead chose himself. And that is what sovereignty looks like. And Tuskegee University is an example of that. And as an alum of said university, I know that the blueprint is in motion. and how it feels to be in a blueprint like that. So now, let's quickly do a centering and breath exercise. This is going to be a 6-box exercise. It is a 6-box and not a 4-box because we are looking to expand our lungs just like we are looking to expand our minds. The 6-box is an inhale, 6, hold, 6, exhale, 6, hold, 6. Now, while we do this box, I'm going to do some affirmations. So if you will please close your eyes or soften your gaze and just take a moment to breathe. Let's start with an inhale. I remember my power. Hold. I am the blueprint. Exhale. I release the illusion of permission. Hold. I lead with divine authority. Round 2, inhale. I remember my power. Hold. I am the blueprint. Exhale. I release the illusion of permission. Hold. I lead with divine authority. Last time. Inhale. I remember my power. Hold. I am the blueprint. Exhale. I release the illusion of permission. And hold. I lead with divine authority. Now, just keeping those eyes closed a little bit longer. Imagine a blueprint glowing with white gold. And it's unfolding inside of your chest, in front of your face. You see this blueprint, and this blueprint is you. It's calling you. It's calling your capacity to show through. Your ancestors are calling you to do your assignment. Your soul is calling you to do and step into your divineness. I build from wisdom, not permission. I am the architect of my destiny. I am sovereign by birth. It is my right. Thank you. Every structure needs 4 strong corners, and so does your leadership. I'm going to give you 4 pillars of your sovereign leadership. The first one, the north, is your vision over validation corner. Your vision is sacred. It chose you. You chose it. Stop handing it to people. Stop giving it away. Stop pouring into someone else's cup and pour into your own. And use those sacred gifts that you have and build with it. 2 is the south corner. Initiation over invitation. Don't wait for nobody to invite you to the table. Don't wait for anybody to offer you anything. You initiate it. You start it. You move. You create the momentum. You lead. It's you. You have the power. It's within you. You make the decision. Choose to stand firm in your divineness. Stand firm in who you are. Don't wait to be invited. Lead. Number 3, the East. This is creation over conformity. Your difference is divine. Conformity, it kills your innovation. Creation reveals your identity. Don't conform. Don't do what others tell you to do. Don't do what you think others want you to do. Do what you feel here, what speaks to you every day, what gets you up and makes you happy, smiling, living your best. Number 4, the West. The West. That is service over spotlight. You don't build for applause. Don't look for somebody else's approval when you do. You build for impact. When you serve with your authenticity, you serve. Nobody can touch it. You are that byproduct. You are that goal. No one can tell you anything when you stand in your truth. With these 4 corners, your leadership becomes unshakable. That foundation is solid. Now I'm going to give you some practical tools that you can utilize to really step into this, step into your blueprint, step into who you are, your divine self. First, a permission detox. Get that off you. Stop asking for people to validate you. Mindfully, for the next 7 days, notice every time you seek approval before taking action of anything. From others, seek approval from others. Now, if that approval is coming from your intuition, that's different. But when that approval is you are seeking someone else to validate you, take note of that. And think about it. Say, whose permission do I actually need? Who? If you can't answer my own, you might need more than 7 days. You might need to go 14, because when you get to the point where you stop looking for other people to validate you, other people to give you permission, that will be the point where you are stepping into your own. Number 2, the self-sourced strategy sessions. Now, this is once a week when you sit with your journal and you ask yourself before you journal, what do I already know that I keep pretending I don't? Woo! That's powerful. If you sit and ask that before you do journaling, it will be profound when you see what comes. It will be profound what you see, what you write, because you are asking Source to speak through you, to speak through your pen. What do I already know that I keep pretending I don't? And when you write it down, embody it, because you do know it. And that's why you wrote it down, and embody it because it is who you are. Once that blueprint exposes itself, you are stepping into your true self. Number 3 is a Tuskegee test. Going back to the story. Before you start anything new, ask yourself, if I had 0 approval, 0 outside permission, would I still do this? If I had nothing, no resources, no land, no structure, would I still choose this? If your answer is yes, That's your calling. Number 4, the last one. Build one table. Choose an area of your life where you keep waiting for the door to be opened. You've always said, if somebody gives me this opportunity, I'll do this. If this door opens, then I'm going to go full throttle. If only I had this, I will be living my best life, doing my dreams' work. Now, instead of waiting for that door to be opened, build that door, build that room, build that table, build that opportunity. Because your movement reveals your mission. You are the blueprint. You are the vision. You are the generational shift. The gatekeepers, how they can't stop you. What you were born to build, the light always shines through. I know you've heard that. Nobody can dim your light. You were born to build this. Now let's close with the HWPLP affirmation. Heal your mind, body, and soul. Build the wealth that is your birthright. Live in full prosperity, love unconditionally, and live in a state of peace. And so it is, and so I am, and so it be. I want to thank you so much for spending this time with me. As always, I am Jazmian D with HWPLP, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you so much for joining the Generational Rhodium. Until next time, peace, light, and love. Thank you.